Hello again, I am Jim Bob. Welcome back to Avon Colony. And as you can see, we have a reward from that previous mission.
Your progress is satisfactory. I've been authorized to provide your colony with a small reward.
So we can choose some
wisely.
immigrants, nanites, or potash. But unfortunately, we can't actually choose the immigrants because our population centres are full. So let's upgrade our population centres. Well, they're not full, but we don't have enough to accept all 18. You see, this is maxed out, so we're definitely going to have to upgrade that one there as well.
We'd like you to expand your colony's
So
population.
now we can accept the 18 immigrants. And they're asking us to grow to 200 people. We can do that. That's a little bit of a head start for us there.
I have some thoughts on ways you can provide better services to your colonists.
So it's time to look at some entertainment sources. So they want us to put in a bar and grill. And these are great ways to either raise the quality of food or just to raise the quality of entertainment. We're going to put in a drinks facility just there, and we're also going to put in another one right next to it, because these can actually be bistros as well. Let's change this one to the bistro. The bistro will improve the quality of the food, whereas the bar will improve the entertainment morale. So you can see +6 food quality, and that one there is +4% drink quality. We're also going to upgrade these as well. Make them a little bit bigger, a little more efficient. There we go. Oops.
We have some thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
I want us to add 4 additional structures. And we've just built 2. One of those is counted. So we need to build some more items. Let's look at what else we can put in. Well, we can put in a hospital. We can also put in a retail centre. They've been complaining of not having anywhere to buy anything. So let's put in a retail centre, and let's put that in just here. It's not too far from those two accommodation centres, and it's not too far for those guys to walk there as well. So we'll put in the shopping centre just there. We can add in some pathways behind it, and let's add in a hospital just behind that as well. We probably won't need the hospital, but we'll have it there anyway. It'll help improve the overall happiness of our colonists. And let's put in a second police drone as well. So you can see these, some of these are looking a little susceptible potentially to a little bit of crime. Where can we put this? Let's put that just there on the corner. That's not a bad little place. We should have upgraded that. Never mind. Do that now. We have a shite message coming in.
Governor, during our initial exploration of Vanaar, our scouts encountered an unusual alien life form. This organism is only marginally intelligent, but it does pose a great danger to our colony as it can attach to our buildings and grow very quickly. We call it the Creep. Our research team analyzed the threat and quickly devised a special drone that can cleanse the Creep from infected structures. I'm now uploading the schematics for those scrubber drone stations directly to your colony governance system. I recommend building one as soon as possible. Our scanners have detected several creep spores heading toward the nearby lake, and an infestation is highly likely in the near future.
Okay, so first things first, you can see we've got a shard storm going on, and those shards of ice are smashing into parts of our colony all over the place. And you can see our drones are scrambling to repair any damage to any of those structures. So we shouldn't have to worry about anything getting destroyed. We do have a couple of new missions as well.
A new mission is available.
They're asking us to build scrubber
We have a
drones
new request for you,
and
boss.
to build a mill as well. So, yeah, we heard about creep there. Creep is something that will basically swoop across and attach itself to our buildings. And once it does so, it starts to just spread to any surrounding buildings and destroy them. Very, very aggressive. Lost in sandbox mode an entire colony to a creep that I wasn't in, quite set up to defend against. I just built a scrubber unit, but unfortunately, the creep wiped out. The creep attached to my thermal generator, and whatever they're attached to immediately stops functioning. And the thermal generator, or the geothermal generator, as I should say, was actually responsible for the majority of the power of my colony. So the second they attached to that, it wiped out almost every single, or it powered down almost every single feature within my small, startup colony, including my scrubber drones, which means meant I couldn't. Hey, there we go. There's a big lightning strike. Including my my scrubber drones, I couldn't clean the creep off, so they basically just wiped out my entire colony as they spread from building to building and tunnel to tunnel, and just destroyed everything in their path. And here comes the creep, look. So you'll see our scrubbers will go in and clean that off.
Wow, this is pretty amazing. Vori, are you on?
Jack, where are you?
I'm studying the flora just outside the Vanaar colony. I found a strain of plant that closely mimics...
So while we're all slaving away on the colony ship, you've been off picking flowers?
If by that you mean, has the expedition's only qualified botanist been doing his job? Then, yes. Yes, he has. Here, Euros. Let me send you a picture of this flower.
Yes. I cannot wait to see this plant. It sounds amazing.
Oh, man. You are gonna love this picture of my flower, Euros. It's got these two big, fat, pink petals on it.
Jack, you just forwarded a picture of your butt to the entire colony ship.
Wait, what?
Jack, how many times do I have to remind you about the proper protocols for internal communications?
What? No way, you gotta be... No! I meant to send that just to Euros.
Instant karma.
That's it. I'm suspending your use of Twirtle until further notice.
It was a completely innocent mistake, really. I meant to scan the flower, and I must have pointed the scanner the wrong way.
I'm also recommending immediate disciplinary action. Sorry about all this, Governor. Hang on. I'm taking the call offline while I delete that twirt.
So we learn a little bit more about our team, our crack team behind us there. And we learned that in the future, Twitter has been replaced by Twirtle, and Skype has been replaced by Shipe.
I think another mining facility would be a good idea.
Okay, so he wants to build a Zorium mine. We can work on that. We also need to build a mill. So let's get the mill in first of all. Where can we put the mill? Let's put the mill just there. In fact, actually, let's cancel that. Let's put in a row of paths first, like that. There we go. Now we'll put the mill in. And we'll drop that just there. Beautiful. Right, now this is Zorium. We can't get to it because it's out of range of our construction zone drones, so we're going to have to... why is that flashing? It shouldn't be flashing. That's annoying. We need to build a new construction drone hub, so let's go with a tier 3. You can see it's outside of our current range. Let's drop that just there. And now we can run pathway a little bit, not much. There we go. Now we can run all the way up to the mine just there, and we can also mine here as well. So where is the mines? There we go. Let's get a tier 3 mine on the Zorium, and we'll also put a tier 3 mine here as well on this iron deposit. Now I'm a little worried actually that the range of this, it won't cover. That's what I was afraid of. So we now have an infected building that is outside the range. Or is it? Actually, I can't see any creep on this. Maybe we did get it covered. Let's show range. Well, it says it's out of range, but it looks as though it's been repaired, so we could be okay there. We might have a slight glitch. I'll take that.
I need your help to balance our supplies on the colony ship.
They want Entari bread, so we need to get a source of Entari. Let's build another greenhouse. And Entari. We can get up to 11 over here. That's pretty tasty. Yeah, let's build that just there. You can see we're mining away quite nicely. We're about to hit 200 colonists as well, which is good. We're definitely going to need some more population over here. So let's get in a tier 2 habitat. We'll drop that in just there next to the mill. And let's put in another air filter over here. Just there. And just to protect us as well, what I'm going to do as well is I'm actually going to build a plasma turret just there. And another plasma turret just there. And one more just there. So these turrets will now defend us against anything that's coming over the water. They'll try and shoot it down. They will also try and intercept any shards if we have a shard storm, but they're not particularly effective when it comes to defending against those. Alright, so our mill needs to produce some items. Let's get some more people in there. There we go. Let's also upgrade it to improve our manufacturing speed. And now we need to generate flour. We have some wheat, but we're going to need more. So we'll have to grow some wheat. We need some Entari bread as well. So those are the two items that's going to work on. How's our farm doing over here? What's it producing at the moment? Barley. And we have 1,000. That's fine. So let's enable inedible crops. And we'll grow wheat. And we do have some potash. Not much, but we have some. So let's use that as well. And what you can see is that we now have green lights active around the base of this because we have activated the potash bonus. If we turn the potash off, those green lights go back off. So it's quite a handy quick way of seeing whether or not something is running with or without the growth bonus there. It would be the same for these greenhouses as well. If they were using potash, they would have green corners lit up. And now we need to export some Entari bread, so let's go to the trade menu and get that trade set up. There we go. So our mill will start producing Entari bread. See, we've built a fair bit already. And that will start now getting exported via our trade hub. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. You can see it's going up. Oh, we have more creep coming in. And we shot them down pretty quickly there. Too quickly, actually. I didn't get the chance to show you the turrets in operation. We'll get another attack at some point pretty soon. I have no doubt of that.
Here's your next population growth target.
So now we need to hit a target of 300 people.
I've consulted with Commissioner Veronica, and I'd like to make a few recommendations as to how...
So having mined some Zorium, they now want us to build a Zorium generator. Where can we build that? Let's see. Zorium generators generate a huge amount of power, but obviously need Zorium to fuel them. So let's see, we can put this actually in that gap quite nicely. There we go, beautiful. And Zorium generators have two different power modes as well. We are actually running insufficient power, or we were. We've just resolved that by running this, but I want to run low burn mode because we don't have a huge amount of Zorium just yet. So this will reduce our usage by 39%, but it will also cut the electricity generated by this plant by 50%. So we're going to low burn mode. We can counteract that by adding in a lot more people, which makes this a lot more efficient of a plant and generates a lot more energy anyway. Plus, we can also upgrade it as well.
All right, Jack, I deleted that twirt. You can explain yourself to Commissioner Veronica later. In the meantime, perhaps you'd like to introduce yourself to the new colony governor of Vanaar.
Are you serious? The governor is in on this call?
Yes, Jack, and you're lucky the governor didn't get that twirt.
Oh, man. You're a living legend from old Earth. What did you say your name was again?
I don't think you'll get much information. The governor is the silent type.
They say you were the mayor of New York City and helped rebuild it after the war. I am honored to be working with you.
The governor is not your boss, Jack. You don't need to brown nose.
I'm not brown-nosing, I'm schmoozing. There's a difference.
Oh, not the stupid dancing gorilla again.
I know you love the dancing gorilla, Vori. Don't try to deny it.
And aren't you supposed to be prepping for the Sandy Gulch expedition right now?
Don't worry, Governor. We're not all as uptight as Vori here. Some of us have a sense of humor and can talk about things other than protocol and mission objectives from time to time.
Jack, this call is over. Please don't make me add insubordination to the report I'm filing for the commissioner.
Thanks for proving my point, Vori. Jack Torrin, signing off.
So we get a little bit more insight into the mentality of our team there. Plus we find out a little bit of backstory about us as well.
I have a special assignment for you.
Okay, so well done, Governor. You have an entire city on Vanaar. Your objective is to construct an Earth History Center so that your colonists may learn of the glory of old Earth and its countless civilizations. This will be a very expensive and time-consuming effort, so don't rush into it. Wait until your colony can truly afford it. We're not too far off, we just need more nanites, but in terms of everything else, we have enough power, we have enough infrastructure, so we're in a pretty good shape. Oh, another great lightning strike there. I love the animation of the lightning strike sitting on the towers. So, let's see. We do need to potentially address our food situation. Let's put in a new greenhouse. It's mining equipment. Let's put in a new tier 2 greenhouse up here somewhere. We don't want Intari. We want a food that we can actually eat. Could do with some more wheat, I think. Oh, we're making wheat on our farm, aren't we? So 11's actually pretty decent. I'm just trying to look at the road network. Place this accordingly. That seems to be a pretty decent kind of spot. 10.6. So let's find a crop that will do really well. Melons isn't too bad there. Look, 12.3 melons per hour. Let's go with melons. And add a path. There we go. In fact, actually, add a loop. So where is our nanite production facility? This should be tier 3. Yes, it is. It's not fully 100% efficient. Now it is. And where is the nanite building? There it is. Make sure that's fully staffed. There we go. So that'll improve our nanite production a little bit. So the Earth History Center is one of 2 giant buildings, or megastructures as they're called here. They are very, very big and very expensive as well. As you can see, the stadium requires 400 nanites. The Earth History Center, which we are tasked with building, a little bit cheaper, 360 nanites, but requires 72 power to run it. It's quite power hungry. You can see our little notification there that we've run out of potash. I'm getting an air quality alert as well. We'll check on that in just a second. But yeah, can hold up to 21 workers, which is quite useful. But let's take a look at our air quality issues. Let's view the overlay and see where the problem is. Yeah, it's up here. Look how bad the air is getting over here, thanks to the geothermal vent and the generator, the Zorium generator over here as well. So we're actually low on storage space as well. We're gonna have to put another storage depot in. So let's put one of those in just there. We've got no powered drones in range. That's not so good. Alright, so we're gonna have to put in a storage depot over here. But we definitely need to put in an air filter over here. Probably 2, actually. Let's drop one there. Can we get one behind it as well? Maybe not necessarily behind it, but certainly close by. We've got one there actually, so we probably don't need another one just there. What do we like over here? We could do with one over here. And let's put that there, between the 2 different mines. Another new mission.
We have a new trade mission available.
Okay.
Maybe
They want to try
benefit your
Xenoglow.
cause.
Now I think we might already be producing Xenoglow. Where is our chemical plant? Where did I put it? There it is. No, we're not. So we need to do that. I thought we were growing Xenosage over here. Yeah, we are. So why are we not... did we not research Xenoglow? No, we did. We just don't have any Xenosage available. Why not? What's using it up? Oh, Cerulean Glow. Oh, stop making that stuff. We don't need any more of that. We're going to make some plague vaccine just in case. Because you never know. Stop making corn syrup. Yeah, let's leave it at that. We should hopefully be alright now. Let's select that trade. There we go. And if we pull up the overlay menu and we'll have a look at the air filter, we should see an improvement over here. It's still dropping. And now it's starting to go up, look. Slowly. And we have a shard storm on the way. Yeah, we do really ideally need to get another vent in up here. Let's take that overlay off so I can see what I'm doing. Drop a vent in there. Let's also make sure that that is fully operational as well. So you can find actually that sometimes you don't need to build something else, you just need to make sure that it's fully staffed, and that will seriously boost its effectivity and efficiency. So you can see here at 60% efficiency we're generating 17.3% better air quality If we fill the place, it goes to 28.8. Big, big impact. And we're starting to freeze over. What should you do with a lightning tower over here? I'm aware that I'm spending nanites when I really don't want to, but I kind of needs must in some circumstances. Let's drop a battery in behind it as well. Just cracked my knee there. Alright, so let's crank speed all the way up. Start producing a nice supply of nanites. Oh, there we go. Strike on our brand new tower, look. I'm going to pull up the overlay menu again and see how that airflow improvement has taken place. I can see the air quality much higher over here now, and still climbing as well. So our air quality is looking a lot better in general. Oh, we have a referendum year coming up.
The Constitution guarantees your citizens the right to vote on their colony governor. It looks like that time is upon us again.
How's our generator here doing? Fully staffed, good. Let's take that overlay off. Actually, let's have a look at the commute. So you can see here. Ooh, we have a plague spore. Where is that? There it is, the plague spore. That'll try and find its way into our colony through a geothermal vent. Now, our turrets might actually defend against that. Now, they didn't, so you can see, look, the spores. Let's turn this overlay off. Are now infecting our citizens. And just keep going until they find a citizen. Let's follow this spore here. It's just going to keep whizzing down this corridor until it finds a citizen. One of our colonists. We can't destroy it. Yeah, we don't have... So here we go, look. Boom. Now we have an infected colonist. So the only way we can get rid of this is by using plague medicines at one of our hospitals. So this one here, you can see we have plenty of plague vaccine over there, but we only have the one hospital. We could probably do with adding a second one in over here. Let's go with a second. There we go. We're actually plonking that right next to an infected building, so that should deal with that infection pretty quickly. But if left untreated, then you end up, with your entire colony getting infected pretty quickly.
I think you're on track.
Referendum
to win this
update. We're at 81% of the
but
vote.
Here's the feedback I've compiled from your citizens.
Storage is almost full already. Yeah, we can squeeze 2 in down here, I think. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Let's get those in. That'll help deal with everything. So let's full speed up ahead again. Let's get an overview of our plague. Where is health? Is it happiness? Yeah, happiness, there we go. So you can see, actually, there we go. We still have some infected buildings. But there we go, that one's just been cured. And there's a shard storm coming in. And insufficient housing. So we might even need to build an additional set of housing. Let's get the filter off. Is this place fully upgraded? No, it's not. So let's upgrade that. We can definitely upgrade this colony over here. I think our skyscraper is maxed out. It is, and it's almost full. 2 spaces left. And we can upgrade this one as well. There we go. Referendum update. We didn't get to it in time. We were going to look at the commute, weren't we? Before we got the plague turn up. Let's have a look at the commute. So you can see the people who have the longest journey here. These are the ones that complain a lot. These people are complaining a lot. Why is there a big commute penalty just there? It's because they're having to go through other buildings, I think. We won the referendum.
Congratulations on your referendum victory, boss. We'd like you to increase the colony's population.
They want us to go to 400. That'll keep going and going and going. We need to do something about that if we can. Can we run... Yes, we can do that. That'll hopefully help. Yes, that has helped with the commute. Oh, very serious. No, it definitely helped with the commute penalty, look. Beautiful. So we're not looking too bad. There's not really a lot I can do about that one there. Oh, we have some creep spores coming in. So let's turn the overlay off. There's the spores, and you can see our turrets are starting to fire at them. Let's see if we can get a better view. There we go. And we managed to shoot them down before they got to one of our buildings, which is good. That's exactly what I wanted those turrets to do. And we have enough to actually start building our Earth History Centre now. So we're going to plonk that down just there. This is a big old beast. See the structure being built and generated by our drones there. We've got lots of drones working on it as well, which is a good thing because it is a huge structure. It takes ages to actually build. It's starting to get ready to come online.
Earth species that could not be included in the Aven expedition, including those reintroduced during the genetic reconstruction of the 24th century. The nation of Russia went through several revolutions and adopted many different forms over nearly a millennium, including Tsarist, Communist, Democratic, and Holocratic forms, until the accidental return of flesh-eating zombies from one of its own Mars colonies wiped out its population and triggered the northern extinction. Our tour system has been upgraded to include hologuides.
So Russia got wiped out by one of their own flesh-eating zombies. Lovely.
A new mission is available.
Well done, Governor. Well done indeed. Your Earth History Centre is a credit to you and a great benefit to your colony. With this, the ancient world and our species of so long inhabited will never be forgotten. Your final objective is to keep the Earth History Center operational for 1 full sol. Progress towards completion will pause if at any point if it loses power or stops functioning at any point. So basically just got to keep it open for a year. That's easy enough.
And lasted until the year 2317, when the eruption of the supervolcano beneath Yellowstone National Park made most of the country uninhabitable.
So America's gone. America got wiped out by a supervolcano at Yellowstone Park. Bad luck, America.
The Earth History Center is now accepting applications for tour guides.
Oh, we are full on housing. Okay, so we can deal with that. Let's build a skyscraper to help deal with our housing crisis. Let's build it here next door to our dome.
Russia went through several revolutions and adopted many different forms over nearly a millennium, including Tsarist, communist, democratic, and holocratic.
Let's talk about Russia again.
Until the accidental return of Russian zombies with one of its own laws. Species that could not be included in the Aven expedition, including those reintroduced during the genetic reconstruction of the 24th century. Although the nation of North Korea lasted less than 100 years after its founding in
Oh, we have a shite.
Well done, Governor. The Vanaar colony is now stable and should serve as a solid foothold for our expansion. We'll be placing a junior governor from our training program in charge of this colony as you move on to greater things. Your next mission will take you to a desert area known as Sandy Gulch, where we'll need you to construct a new mining colony.
So, we have achieved victory. We can claim victory and finish this level off, or we can actually continue playing if we want to, but we're going to claim victory. So, once victory is claimed, you just go to the main menu to exit back out again. And in the next episode, we will move on
Hello, Chancellor.
to Sandy Gulch, and we'll run this, and this will probably take 2 or 3 episodes to do. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this little mini-series we're doing here on Aven Colony. After we've done Sandy Gulch, we may do Azara Falls, or we may just go on to a sandbox game. We'll see how things go, see what you guys want to see as well. So if you want us to see us go through the entire campaign, then do let me know in the comments. If you'd rather see us get a little bit creative in sandbox, again, let me know in the comments. So thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I will catch you back on Aven Colony very soon.